set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Eric Lauer will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9. Brandon Nimmo.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jensen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jensen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Road, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Nimmo at second. McNeil is over at first with 1 away. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
That is it. The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ramos has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Pitch popped up. Smoke over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Michael Wacha is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Low for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Cain runs. Popped up. Davis has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. His career line against Wacha. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron.
the second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Conforto is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So striding in, Omar Narvaez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And it's fouled away. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Ramos is there. And that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Garcia. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Fouled off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he drives a liner to right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets do get 1 back, though, on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mets 1. So here is Avisail Garcia. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
The left fielder, Avisail.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Center fielder going back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 2nd home run early in the year, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoak steps up. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
To the plate now, Eric Lauer. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Waka steps into his windup. Here it comes. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He popped out in his first trip.
Ahmed Rosario.
And the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here 3-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Good curveball. Strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Swings through it for strike number two.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Runner at first here, one man out. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. First and second now, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting,
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-2.
We're going to count 2-2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jensen.
Striding in once again, J.D. Davis. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
One-0 count. Here it is.
Ball that's upstairs.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The pitcher, Aaron Lauer.
In now, Eric Lauer. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Cain is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a good eye here as he takes ball four, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael.
Stepping into the box, Michael Waka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One ball, one strike, the count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Throw into second. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Mets 2. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Yelich.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Keston Hiura. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Waka a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Narvaez.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. from the stretch.
Nope.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Yeah.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. Two out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 2-2 pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 6.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
On the year, McNeil is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. A ball and a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Now to the plate, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Full count now, 3-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Corbin Burns enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
J.D. Davis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Standing in now, Michael Conforto. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Comes set, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-1 pitch. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Robinson Cano will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Cano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Weakly hit to third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 6-3 game.
You know, D-Roy, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Brent Suter will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Popped him up. Hira shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mets 6 and the Brewers 3. Jeurys Familia will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. So here's Avisail Garcia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in now, Eric Sogard. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoke. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 8. Ryan Braun.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Braun begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Sinkered, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. McNeil waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Holt.
Justin Wilson comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Brock Holt will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Brewers 4. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Yanked fouled off to the right. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alonso.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. As a look, now the pitch.
I got 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos. He's set, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded to the right. Holt for 1 on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
J.D. Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Cain going back to the track, leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Christian Yelich will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tances sets. Here it is on 0-1. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he misses. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Ball 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the belt, the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Phelps, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next will be the shortstop Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runners on first with one down. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's inside. Well,
3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the belt, kicks and deals.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
hey,
1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
I got to count 2-2.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Halt.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the third out. 2 left for the Mets. They hold a 7-4 lead. At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he popped him up. McNeil calls for it. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Standing in, Eric Sogard. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no
and he
strike.
takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And the count will be full. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Orlando Garcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in, Pete Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A 1 pitch on its way. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
He froze him on the fastball there. Wilson Ramos becomes the first out of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Garcia giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the pitcher, Dylan Thompson.
Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Nothing further in the 9th for the Mets. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They're down 3. It's 7-4. Seth Lugo enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Orlando Garcia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batter, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Now here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 2, full count. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Brock Holt. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Coming in is Nimmo. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Michael Waka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Seth Lugo hammers down the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.